So it is a wonderful time to reflect upon impermanence. Contemplate impermanence, anicca. Because that is the reality of our lives. Lockdown was supposed to be over, but it has been extended. Impermanence. Certain things were supposed to start, they have stopped. Certain things were supposed to stop, they have started. So, the bottom line is impermanence. Things are not certain. Not certain. Everything here, everything in this world is like this. So if you are feeling restless, bored, anxious, worried, you must reflect that is also impermanent, not sure, will come and go. If you have been very peaceful in your meditation, don't be so sure that next session will be as good as the earlier session. It may be worse, it may be horrible. So the thing is, you must reflect upon this impermanence again and again in your everyday life. When you go and sit on the dining table and start eating, you have one kind of feeling with your tongue. When you eat a little more, little different feeling. When your stomach gets full, little different feeling. Everywhere like this. No phenomena is permanent. Earlier, people would say, oh, if we get holidays, if we can take a rest at home and all that thing. Now they are confined to their homes, they can't go out, now they are bored. Because all these are our notions, our wrong ideas, our wrong views. This will be a cause of our happiness. In reality, none of these things are the actual causes of our happiness. They are just conditioned phenomena. Change all the time, changing. They can't be permanently satisfactory. Can't be. Leave alone other things. Look at this body of ourselves. Get up, wash your face, brush your teeth, attending to the call of nature, having breakfast, so many things. Taking bath, and throughout the day cleaning your face, washing the hands, so many things. Going to toilet. But then, again eating, again drinking water, tea, coffee, juice or whatever it is. See how it is? Not satisfactory. Because again you have to do the same thing. After spending hours and hours, if you calculate the number of hours we have to spend on this body, feeding and drinking and taking bath and going to the toilet and taking bath and washing the face and brushing and so many things to manage the body, washing our hands, hours and hours. Even then it becomes a source of dissatisfaction, because after some time it becomes dirty, or it becomes hungry, or it becomes thirsty, or it has to go and urinate and excrete. All that. No satisfaction after doing all this, spending hours and hours on this body. Every day. Just think, contemplate So what to do? Contemplate impermanence in this. Oh, this is impermanent. This is not really permanent object, one solid object as it appears, changing all the time. Visible here and now. When you are sleepy, you go to sleep. But that sleep is not permanent. Some point of time you will anyways get up. Whether other people are waking you up or not, you can't sleep anymore. And other times when you are sleepy, you can't stay awake. It's like this. Conditioned phenomena it is. Changing. Everything here in this body is changing. Mind also changing. Sense objects are coming. Who sees the sense objects? Who sees, who hears, who feels the smell? Yes, all these things arise on the eye or ear or nose or tongue or body, but understood, felt by the mind. Just take a dead body. If you put a beautiful fragrant thing next to the dead body or a very horrible smelling thing next to the dead body, does it react? It is also a body. Because the sense consciousness is gone, the mind is not working. If you beat the dead body with a stick or you just put it on a soft cushion, does it say this is comfortable or uncomfortable? No. Because the body consciousness is gone, mind is not working. So all these sensory feelings, in connection with the eye, which arises in contact with the eye, chakku sampassaja vedana, sota, feelings with connection with the ear, nose, tongue, body. Who is feeling them? Mind is feeling them. And mind is getting agitated again. When this is supplied with pleasant objects, it grasps, very good, and then it changes, unpleasant object, very bad. There is no satisfaction in the mind. So we must develop wisdom, contemplate how the mind changes every time you encounter one sense object. Just see when you put the food in your mouth, how it feels. When you are chewing, how it feels. When you are swallowing, how it feels. When you are taking the next morsel, how it feels. When your stomach is full, how it feels. When you are hungry, how it feels. How the mind is changing. When you are smelling things, seeing things, hearing things, thinking in the mind, how it feels. Changing. But then not easy to understand. Why is it not easy to understand? Because mind has a lot of grasping. Mind has a lot of craving. It is infatuated, obsessed with craving, grasping. Literally obsessed. Obsessed with the eye and visible things, obsessed with the ear and sound, obsessed with the nose and smell, like this. So it is burning. Eye is burning, visible things are burning, eye consciousness is burning, feelings born of eye consciousness, contact between eye and the visible things, feelings created by that is also burning because of greed or liking or aversion And primarily, why greed aversion arising? Because of ignorance. Not knowing. This is not me, not mine, not myself. This is just impermanent phenomena, changing. No I here, no satisfactory phenomena here. That's all. So we have to contemplate impermanence in our day-to-day life also. Everything you do, when you go and wash your hands, how you start and how you end, how you feel before washing, how you feel after washing. When you wash your face, when you go to sleep, lying down, when you get up, when you think, when you stop thinking. Impermanence is everywhere. Impermanence is everywhere. You have to contemplate. We all have to contemplate on them again and again. Because mind has thick delusions. So, at least at the basic level, we must start with contemplating impermanence. Ultimately, that's what matters. No matter how much you gain or lose, or no matter how much happiness or suffering you experience, if you do not know impermanence, everything is unsatisfactory. When you know impermanence, then you can enjoy the things correctly. There is an enjoyment of the correct way. When you are eating the food, not enjoy with delight and lust or craving, but enjoy with a gladdened mind. This food is for supporting the body. For being healthy, for progressing. So there is a sense of gladness in that also. Everything that we use in our day-to-day life, if we have the wise reflections, that's why the Lord Buddha said, wise reflection is so important in our day-to-day life. Food and shelter and clothing and medicine and day-to-day things. Wise reflections. Not created out of craving, not attaching with craving, but wisely reflecting. Reflecting their impermanence and also reflecting their usefulness in the right way. What is the best usefulness out of these things? And also, when you see these things, when you wear something, nice cloth, nice dress, it doesn't appear to you this is impermanent. So you have grasping, oh, let it always be like this. This nice, this good, this shiny, this beautiful. But if you already know, this is gone. This is gone because it is subject to impermanent, it is changing, it will change further. It is not going to be like this. As long as it lasts, it is good. It doesn't last, it has to be discarded. Then you can use it in the best way. Every moment with that object is very precious, yes. Same with this body also. You already know this is going to get fully broken. As long as it lasts, this machine or this rupa khanda, we have to use it for something good. When it breaks down, it breaks down. Not much can be done. Some people are afraid to reflect upon impermanence or contemplate impermanence. They get afraid. because they have no right view. They think by considering things impermanent, they will be afraid or worried. That's a wrong idea. By contemplating impermanence, you are contemplating the truth. How can you be unhappy or sad by contemplating the truth? On the contrary, when you contemplate the truth, when you reflect upon the truth correctly, automatically your mind will find the solace. Yes, this is like this. This always had been like this. This will always be like this. There's not much we can do. And when you reflect on the truth with a wise mind, automatically your mind will be glad, happy, peaceful. Because it doesn't have wrong ideas. The whole purpose of grasping comes from the wrong view, from avijja, from ignorance. It cannot come from wisdom. When you know things are broken, you wouldn't be clinging to them. You just know what is the best way to use them, that's all. And then one day it will go, you will let it go, that's all. No big deal. So you must have the wise wisdom, right view. Don't be under the delusion by thinking about these things, by thinking about impermanence or changing nature of all things, I will be unhappy. That is unwise way of reflecting. In fact, the more you try to avoid this impermanence by closing your eyes, it's like it is broad daylight. You just close your eyes or maybe put 1 or 2 layers of cloth, tie around your eyes and keep on repeating, this is nighttime, this is dark, this is nighttime, this is dark. And then suddenly when you remove these eye blinds and open your eye, just so much of sunlight, it tends to blind you for some moments. You are sort of shaken. It is not very smart thing to do such a thing. Not very smart. Acknowledging the truth, actually that is the best way to be happy and peaceful. By not acknowledging the truth only we suffer. Because we try to hide, cover up, run away, escape. We want to escape from a side where there is no escape. Now, say there is a big compound. And in one corner, there's a big building or whatever, jail or it's a big, surrounded by big walls. Very difficult to climb and escape. But on one corner, there is a passage. Underground passage or something, or a small door. So if you have to escape from this big walled compound, this jail, this prison, then you have to take that route, simple, where there is an opening, actual opening. Instead of going there, you go and bang your head on the other parts of the wall, which is very solid and thick stone wall, which you cannot even climb, which you try to break, only thing you break is your body. So those people who are afraid to contemplate the truth of impermanence, they are like those people who are trying to break the wall, end up breaking their body. The wise people are like those who find out the escape and escape from there. This world compound is the samsara. Understanding the anicca correctly is a way to escape the samsara, nibbana. So you must reflect. It is up to you whether you want to bang your head on the wall and ultimately die, or you want to take the available route and escape from this prison. It is up to you. Other people cannot do much. At the most, somebody comes and tells you this is how you escape. That person is the Buddha, who tells you there is an escape here. It is possible to go beyond this. The Samma Sambuddha telling you, oh, this is how you escape the samsara, this is how you can go beyond samsara, reach Nibbana. After that, he cannot do much. He can show you the exit, he can at the most hold your hand and take you up to there. If you refuse to go and run to the other side and bang your head on the other parts of the wall which are unbreakable, then it is your fault. Nobody can do anything. So we must contemplate impermanence. Lockdown is there. Lockdown will get over slowly. Things will come to normal. That is also impermanent. Another new thing may come. That is also impermanent. Your life will change. Probably after this, so many things are changing. Economies are changing. Lives of the people are changing. Livelihoods are changing. Whole thing, every society, economy, everything changing. So your life may change forever after this Corona incident. But ultimately it is changing. That is the bottom line. That is the reality. So stay with the change. Stay with impermanence. Stay with the idea, stay with the knowledge of impermanence. Reflect impermanence every day in everything. Every day in everything. Stay with the knowledge of impermanence. Then automatically your wisdom will become stronger, your cravings will come down. If you stay otherwise, if you try to stay with permanence, you will suffer. Your suffering will increase. That's all. That's the short reflection on Dhamma that you should carry on with your lives.